Aquatic life. Numerous plants, animals, and microorganisms grow in water. This is called aquatic life. Aquatic plants and animals cannot live on land. Aquatic plants. A large variety of plants grow in water. Seagrass is a common flowering plant that grows in shallow waters in coastal areas. Sometimes the seagrass grows wild and forms extensive grass beds on the seafloor. Seaweed is another plant of water that grows on the rocky shores because it needs a firm ground to attach themselves. Many species of seaweeds are used in food items like confectionery, ice cream, beverages, sauces, salad, etc. Some of the species of seaweed are used in medicine and some to make fertilizers. Kelps are wild vegetation of the sea that grows normally along the rocky coast. Their roots hold to the rocky surface. Kelps are known for their big leaves, up to the size of 65 meters. Such plants are called giant kelps. Some kelp plants are used in making food products like ice cream, and some as herbs. They are also called underwater forest because of their dense growth. Some aquatic plants grow in the fresh water, like water lily and lotus. Water lily grows in shallow waters. It has its roots in soil, while leaves and flowers float on the water surface. It is used as an ornamental plant. Lotus is a type of water lily that is a sacred flower. It is cultivated in the water gardens. It is also the national flower of India. Vertically, this plant grows for 1 meter, but horizontally on water surface it may expand to 3 meters. It is popular for the big size of its leaves. Duckweed floats on the water surface. It is food for waterfowl. Each plant looks like a detached leaf whose root hangs down in water. It grows very quickly and covers the entire surface of a lake or pond. It blocks the sunshine and lowers the rate of evaporation. It is very difficult to remove it from the water body. Algae are tiny plant-like organisms that often grow in large groups. On land, they grow in damp areas, and in water they can grow at any place where they get sunlight and air. They are considered plants, but they lack plant-like structure like roots, stem, and leaves. They are small in size. It grows in different colors, but blue-green algae are most common. Aquatic animals. A large variety of animals flourish in water. They are called aquatic animals. Fish can be found in any water body like lake, river, sea, etc. Some of the common species of fish are cod, tuna, salmon, bass, etc. Shark is a dangerous aquatic fish with powerful sense of hearing. It can detect its prey several miles away. It is known for its powerful, sharp teeth. Dolphin is very friendly to man. It is a mammal known for its acrobatic and powerful swimming. It looks like a fish but has a long snout with sharp teeth. It has a blowhole or a nostril at the top of its head for breathing. Whale is the biggest animal on earth. It is found in the open seas. It looks like a fish, but actually it is a mammal with more than 23 meters long body. It is even larger than the largest dinosaur. It weighs more than 150 metric tons. It has a blowhole on top of its head from where it breathes and makes fountain of water when it comes close to the surface. There are many more aquatic animals like octopus, platypus, porpoise, seahorse, etc. Amphibians like frog, crocodile, tortoise, etc. live on land as well as water. Difference between terrestrial and aquatic animals. Terrestrial animals live on land and aquatic animals in water. There are several differences among them. Terrestrial animals have legs to move, but aquatic animals do not have any legs. They move in water by swimming. Terrestrial or land animals breathe with their nose, but aquatic animals breathe with their gills. Very few aquatic animals breathe with their nose. Mosquitoes and malaria. After rainfall, due to drainage problem, water may collect in our neighborhood. Mosquitoes breed on this standing water. These small insects spread diseases like malaria and dengue. Mosquitoes carry germs, and when they bite us, the germs enter in our blood. We become infected and fall sick. We must consult the doctor and start medical treatment for malaria and dengue fever. Government takes steps to stop malaria and dengue by keeping the cities clean. We should also put our efforts to keep our surroundings clean. We should throw garbage in dustbin regularly and take strict measures for not allowing water to stand.